Hello out there, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about this classic 1991 film noir directed by Carl Franklin, starring Bill Paxton, Cinda Williams, and the inimitable Billy Bob Thornton. And this flick is, it's called One False Move, of course, and it's absolutely an interesting sort of modern day noir, almost like Arkansas noir, perhaps. It's a very interesting take on the noir genre because it's set, of course, initially in what I believe is LA, and then it becomes basically a road movie heading toward a small town in Arkansas. And it's basically centers around three characters who are clearly, a bunch of miscreants and violent and not very nice. And you might at first find it difficult to follow along with them because the opening scene is rather tough to watch, and it shows you how serious these people are. And as it goes along, you begin to see the plot unfold, and it takes some very interesting twists and turns. Now, firstly, I just want to mention that Bill Paxton, I mean, rest in peace. The guy was just a great actor, always so likable no matter what he did. And in this film is no exception. He does a great job playing a small town cop in Arkansas. And of course, Billy Bob Thornton here in 1991, very young, a little heavy, and as Billy Bob as it gets. You can see why he got more parts as he went along, and just so happens that he actually co-wrote this film. So for those of you who think that Billy Bob is only a quirky actor, he's actually a pretty talented writer and storyteller as well. I wouldn't go so far as to say he's a good musician. I'm not a big fan of his music, but to each his own. I think he's a wonderful actor though, and has gone on to do many memorable roles. And I think early on in his career, especially, he was really making a name for himself. I think of late he's sort of coasted, but certainly if you look at his work in the 90s with One False Move, and of course Sling Blade, which was fantastic, and even A Simple Plan, which also starred Billy Bob and Bill Paxton, he really came out swinging there in that decade. So I would just say that if you're interested in film noir with a little bit of a redneck bent to it, look no further than One False Move. Carl Franklin, of course, is the director. He's a fantastic director. He's gone on to direct many high-profile TV shows. And this disc here, it's actually a standard def DVD disc. I believe it's out of print. I picked it up used, and it's a nice transfer actually. It doesn't look bad. It's clean, and it has a wonderful commentary by the director. So I would say that because this film has yet to be released on Blu-ray, this is probably the best it's going to look. So look for it. It's called One False Move. It's got a great cast, great story, and a very interesting take on the noir genre. Take care, everyone.